Good morning, everyone. In PMGT 309, we will focus on monitoring and controlling the project. Before we could monitor any project, we need to determine the baseline for the project. So one of the first things that we will learn is to identify the steps. How do we proceed to determine the baseline for the project? We also would rely very heavily on information systems tools for the project and project management, for monitoring and controlling. So we will be looking at how to recognize when to use information systems tools and when not to use information systems tools in project management. Data flow diagrams can help us quite a bit with projects. So we'll be creating data flow diagrams as part of this module. The 5 knowledge areas that project management breadth of knowledge as defined by the Project Management Institute. So we'll be revisiting those 5 knowledge areas in this module as well. When it comes to project management, there is explicit knowledge. There is also tacit knowledge. As a project manager, you would be required to understand the differences and also manage both types of knowledge, explicit versus tacit project knowledge. In 309, one of the key things that we would learn is how to deal with change. As project needs change, if you are presented with a change, how do you go about incorporating that change or dealing with that change? You'll also be comparing the work performance data with the project deliverables and the documents. If, for example, work performance is not up to par, what kind of corrective actions would you take as a project manager? We'll be spending quite a bit of time on change management process as it relates to projects and the steps to implement the change. When changes come to project, when changes are suggested, for example, by a very powerful stakeholder, you have to evaluate the change request to determine what impact it would have on the baseline of the project. So these are some of the competencies that you would learn in 309. Additionally, you will be looking at steps to validate the scope based on scope change. Similarly, you will be looking at whether the project deliverables, let's say that you completed parts of the project and you got deliverables. How do you determine that those deliverables are within the scope? Another key competency is the change request process itself. What kind of process do you implement as a project manager for people to request changes, if any? If there are any changes to the project, they can have a significant impact on both the schedule as well as the budget. So a key competency as a project manager that you need to gain is how do you update if there are scope changes and if there are approved change requests. How do you manage the schedule, project schedule, and how do you update the project schedules? So all these competencies we'll be learning in PMGT 309 using a number of practical scenarios. So without much delay, please start PMGT 309 and hopefully you'll enjoy all the fun activities that we will be doing in this module.